Is Dying Light 2 coming to Stadia? There's a new Ubisoft game announced for the platform. Is Stadia about to expand to other countries? And would you pay $1,000 for a Stadia controller? All this and much, much more in the Stadia News TLDR. Let's get on with it. Welcome to your weekly roundup of the Stadia News in short form, the Stadia News TLDR. Hit the likes and subscribe to stay up to date on all your Stadia news. So it looks like Dying Light 2, one of the most anticipated titles of the year, could, and I think I need to use air quotations for this bit, could be coming to Stadia. Spotted early on the week on the developer site was the list of the release platforms, and in it included Stadia in that list. Naturally, Stadia fans on social media went a little bit bonkers on the speculation around this, and it has sadly subsequently been removed. Has the cat been let out of the bag a little bit early? Or is it coming this week? Or, as is more likely, maybe a little bit later? Anyway, if it does come, it's going to be a great shot in the arm for Stadia because it is one of the most anticipated games of the year so far. As mentioned on the Stadia Monday Night Chat, your number one long listen for deep and thoughtful analysis on all the Stadia news at 10 p.m. Monday nights, there's been possible clues of Stadia expanding to countries like Brazil. We've already seen the odd title certified for Brazil, but more recently, we have seen the Stadia trademark officially registered in Brazil. Well, it now seems the Stadia trademark has been officially registered in Australia. Does this all indicate that Stadia is ready in country expansion? This is by far the most important thing Stadia can do, in my opinion, because with more countries means a bigger player base, which means it's more appealing for publishers and developers to invest money in bringing their games to Stadia. So let's hope that is the case. Talking of bringing games to Stadia, our good friends Ubisoft have just announced a brand new, fun new title coming to Stadia and other platforms in March. Oddballers, a throw anything at your friends game, launches on March the 24th. I couldn't find any videos on this, but it's described as a new dodgeball multiplayer party game where just about anything you can find can be thrown at your opponents. Launching March the 24th on PC via the Epic Games Store, Ubisoft Connect, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia and Amazon Luna. To me, there are elements of Outcasters in this. It's a multiplayer game with up to 4 players and 6 online, but it can also be played solo. Talking of Ubisoft, a new Rambo Mission has been added to Far Cry 6. So now you can live out your John Rambo days in Far Cry 6. So check that out. If you're in the market for a very rare, clear Stadia controller and have a spare probably about $1,000+ I have you covered. Originally given out to the team working on Stadia at launch, these were dummy controllers, but the seller says they've made it a working model by installing the innards of a founder controller. So check out eBay if you've got money to waste. And finally, the Winter Community Championship on Stadia kicks off this week with up to $900 worth of prize money. Week 1 challenge is with Wreckfest, and it's just a case of seeing how many points you can get on this week's Wreckfest Weekly Challenge. You need to register to take part in the Winter Community Championship, and each week there is a different game challenge and prizes to win. So make sure you get involved in what is another really great Stadia community organised event. It is the Stadia community organised events like this which really make the Stadia community something special. So make sure you get involved, and there's prize money at stake. So there you go. That's your Stadia News Round update for this week. Make sure you hit the likes because it helps people like you find content like this. And please subscribe so you can stay fully up to date with all things Stadia. And for that much more deeper understanding on all things Stadia, check out the Stadia Monday Night Chat every Monday night, 10 p.m. UK time. Happy Stadia gaming.